In a quiet corner of a rain-soaked town, the streetlights flicker dimly through the mist. There is an old house where a black cat named Shadow lives. His fur is dark as coal, sleek as velvet. His golden eyes glow like twin flames in the night. Shadow is no ordinary cat. He is the loyal companion of old Anna. Anna once rescued him as a shivering kitten, lost and trembling in the rain. But tonight, Shadow is not his playful self, chasing yarn or purring by the hearth. He sits motionless by the window, ears pricked, eyes fixed on the empty street. He is waiting for the one he loves most. 3 days ago, Anna left.
Just a few days, my dear cat.
She whispered, her voice hoarse but warm. Her frail hand stroked Shadow's fur. She carried a small suitcase. Her thin frame disappeared behind the creaking door. She went to a place called the hospital, a word Shadow cannot understand. All he knows is that, since she left, the house has grown cold and silent. The bowl of food she left remains untouched. Shadow does not care for it. He only cares for her return. He sits by the window, watching raindrops slide down the glass. He listens for her footsteps. Every sound, a passing car, rustling leaves, the groan of a distant gate, makes his heart leap. His ears twitch, his eyes widen. Is that her? He seems to ask. But it is only the wind, cold and biting, slipping through the cracks. A soft meow, meow escapes him, a plaintive cry swallowed by the night. His golden eyes are heavy with a sadness that seems as endless as the rain. In Shadow's mind, memories of brighter days flicker like sunlight through clouds. He sees Anna in her old armchair, telling him tales of black cats, guardians of luck in ancient legends. He remembers her raspy voice singing,
Black cat, don't be sad. Tonight the moon will shine, bringing sweet dreams.
They would sit together by this very window, gazing at the stars. Her hand would stroke him as he purred, nuzzling into her warmth. He recalls the scent of her cooking, fragrant fish, warm milk poured into his bowl. He hears her laughter, the kind that made the wrinkles on her aged face bloom like flowers. Those memories are so vivid, yet they cut deeper now. They make the empty room feel colder, the silence heavier. The scarf she left on the chair, her worn shoes by the door, they hold her scent. Sometimes Shadow leaves his post to sniff them, as if they could bring her back. But they do not. So he returns to the window, curling his tail around himself, holding on to the last warmth of his own body. Tonight is the third night. The rain falls harder, as if the sky weeps with him. Shadow does not eat, does not drink. He is a statue of black fur, his glowing eyes the only light in the dim room. He paces once, twice, sniffing the scarf, the shoes, then returns to his vigil. A long, mournful meow escapes him, a plea sent into the darkness. He does not understand what a hospital is or why Anna has not come home, but in his small heart burns a fierce belief that she will. He imagines her opening the door, calling,
My dear cat, I'm home.
Her laughter filling the house again. Yet each passing moment tests that belief, like a candle flickering in the wind. Still he waits, his golden eyes fixed on the street, where rain blurs the world beyond. The hours stretch thin, melting into the fourth day, then the fifth. The fire in the hearth has long gone cold. The air smells faintly of dust and damp. Shadows creep along the walls earlier each evening, swallowing the corners of the room. Only the faintest glimmer from the streetlight remains. Sometimes he curls up in her chair, pressing himself into the worn fabric, pretending the hollow warmth is hers. Sometimes he lies on the floor beside the door, his head resting against it, as if willing her footsteps to echo through the wood. The nights grow quieter, emptier. No cars pass. No voices drift in from the street. Only the rain, patient and relentless, keeps him company. He begins to dream with his eyes open, half seeing the room, half seeing a memory of her bending down to lift him into her arms. He feels the smell of her skin wrapping around him like a blanket. But when he blinks, it is gone. The emptiness swells so heavy it is almost a sound. Perhaps she is somewhere beyond the rain, beyond the cold. Perhaps she is lying in a place where his cries cannot reach. Perhaps hospital is a place from which some never return. Shadow does not know. He only knows that he cannot stop waiting. To stop would be to let go, and letting go would feel like betraying her. So he stays by the window, night after night. His body grows thinner, his breaths grow slower. The candle of hope burns low, but it does not die. For in his golden eyes, his love for Anna burns brighter than any darkness, a fragile flame trembling against the storm, refusing to go out, even if it must burn alone forever.